The Tower Tour. In a corner of the cathedral, people were gathering, ready for the next tour of the tower to begin. A woman sat a little way off, watching as the guide arrived and checked their tickets. She was pleased to see it was the man called Ralph, because unlike some of the others, he always found a way to make the driest facts sound interesting. When she saw Ralph unlock the heavy wooden door, she knew it was time to get ready. She waited until the visitors started to file through, then got up and walked briskly over. If she timed it just right, she knew she could slip inside at the last minute and join the tour without paying. There, it was so easy. She wondered why nobody else had ever thought of it. Inside the doorway there was the boring part to listen to. All the guides had to explain the safety procedure, but Ralph was the only one who tried to make this fun. "And if anybody gets stuck at the top," he recited, and she mouthed along with the punchline, "I hope you brought your parachutes to get back down." She made a point of laughing loudly and was pleased to see him look around to see who'd enjoyed the joke. The first section was easy, an ordinary staircase up into the roof space. Even the fattest Americans could have managed this, but she liked to spot the people who'd be in trouble later. There was an overweight woman with a backpack, she might be the one, or the elderly man with a bald head who was already out of breath. She noticed a teenage boy hanging back to play around with some newfangled gadget. She went across and gently touched his arm to tell him to hurry along. The way he jumped and shot off towards his parents, you'd think she'd thrown boiling water over him. They were in a little huddle now, the boy gabbling and pointing in her direction, while the adults kept staring at her. She put out her hands to show she hadn't meant any harm and was glad to see them stride off to catch up with the rest. The staircase led them out onto the walkway across the nave. She liked to hear the tourists gasp when they realised how high they'd already climbed. This was one of her favourite parts of the tour. She loved the view down through the stone arches into the body of the cathedral. The sounds of voices and mobile phones dimmed into silence. The weight of centuries past almost tangible.